Que calor. Calor demais. Eu não aguento não. Cartinhas. O que eu ia fazer? Beijo. Vamos aquecer e depois eu faço uns desafios, né? Vamos aquecer com... Que arma que tava pra upar aqui? Gauntlets. Vamos de Gauntlet. Só tem ruinzinha. Triste. Estou para... Tem uma habilidade muito forte, será que eu não tenho? Não, não tem.
Officer has been defeated. Take this. Looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough. Take that. All my might. I hear an irritating whelp out there has been defeated. I shall go silence it. Experience my strategy, refined to perfection. Take that. Take this. Take this. Take that. Rough. I'm back. Looking rough.
Esse aqui exatamente não foi. Legal, porque uma luta eu não consigo gostar dela. Queria gostar, mas não consigo.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Whoa, looking rough. Whoa, looking rough.
Pô, será? Ah, não. Demora? Nossa, tá tão pouquinho. Falta 3.000.
Business has been good. Think so.
Thank you.
Moedinhas.
Don't let me down now.
Luxo.
I'm impressed.
Esse cara tem lá no Abyss, né? Ah, na verdade todos aqui acho que tem no
For every
Abyss.
supporter of the Sun family, there's someone else. They say the
Vamos
Sun
ver.
family
Quer
comes from
3.000 aqui? Porque eu não quero jogar de Gauntlet. Mas quero upar de novo.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this. Take this. See you. Gotta be quicker than that. All my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Ué, e a outra base? Chegou? Achei que tinha duas. Não tinha outra base. Engraçado. Tá, já posso sair dessa arma, né, que eu não gosto. Next tem o Podal. Acho que o Podal vai fazer o desafio do Podal. Eu posso fazer. Tem o Lance, tem o Staff. Vamos de Staff. Staff. Nossa, tô quase low ainda. Vou trocar essa aqui. Trash Inferno. E aqui, Launch to the Air, vamos limpar essa range. O resto tá tudo certo. Subiu uma carta.
How much encouragement?
Isso. Ó, deixa eu papiar.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just...
Hongai e Luisu, né?
Working hard, I see, Huangai.
Why?
Ela a gente
There's nothing.
ganhou
We are
ontem
to
com ela no
continue
Iron
our
Beast.
rise. It's going to take all the effort
Tem
we can
vídeo aí.
muster.
I'm grateful, but are you sure you're not overdoing it? I've heard you've been extremely busy.
Overdoing it?
The princess is right, you know.
They say being busy is a privilege to be had. But it's never good to go overboard. Besides, you're getting more attention than I
O
am.
Randank só fala isso, né?
Actually, I've been trying my best to be inconspicuous. There is no need for you two to concern yourselves. I am merely doing And you as well, Princess. I am tough enough to endure.
Well, if you say so. But we won't be able to succeed without you.
I assure you, I won't forget it.
Attack Jing Province and defeat Liu Biao. That's what the Emperor has ordered?
Yes. Although we should bear in mind that Cao Cao is likely to have influenced the Emperor's decision.
I know we should be glad we have the Emperor's trust, and a chance to avenge Lord Sun Jian. But it doesn't feel quite right. It's like we're dancing to Cao Cao's tune, like when we fought Yuan Shu.
It seems that Cao Cao intends to take on Yuan Shao, who now dominates Hubei. So to prevent getting struck from behind, he wants us to take out Liu Biao, who might be an ally with Yuan Shao. Very cunning of him.
Still, Liu Biao is a problem for us as well, and we stand to gain something from defeating him.
It would be revenge for Father's death.
The enemy of our enemy is our ally, I suppose. However, becoming a tool for Cao Cao may not be ideal, considering our future plans for our kingdom.
Cao Cao took advantage of chaotic circumstances to gain control of the Emperor, so I realize that we need to be careful with him. But I think I'm going to obey the order. We of the Sun Clan are the Han's loyal warriors. That was the ideal Father always strove for. It would be a disgrace to him if we refused a call for aid from the Emperor while claiming to be building a kingdom that will protect the people.
Lord Sun Ce.
This isn't the time to waver. We now have the strength to take on Liu Biao. This is for Father. Let's get our revenge.
There is something I'd like to ask you, given your skills. During the next battle, Sun Ce will lead our main force to Mount Shisha to assault Liu Biao's main camp. Meanwhile, I want you to take a separate force to the rear, in case the governor of Lujiang, Liu Shun, decides to make a move. A former officer in Yuan Shu's army. His post was originally to be Sun Ce's. Yuan Shu promised it to him as a reward for defeating Lord Liu Kang, the governor at the time. But then, he reneged on the promise, and appointed Liu Shun instead. Since absorbing Yuan Shu's remaining forces, Liu Shun has been building up his strength. When Sun Ce attacks Liu Biao's main force, Liu Shun will undoubtedly try to attack from the rear. That is why I want you to conquer a stronghold on the Lujiang side,
Bora.
so that you can keep an eye on them. We will have to fight Liu Shun eventually. It makes sense for us to try and eliminate as many of our rivals in Jiangdong as possible. Are you willing to do it?
Bora fazer aí
I
o que você
appreciate
quer,
it.
não tem problema
The
não.
situation is murky this time around. As Sun Ce's influence grows, his number of potential enemies increases. The veteran officers, Lu Su and I, are all keeping our eyes out. But no, let us not talk about this. I do not want my pessimism to spread to you as well.
Battle of
I
Monster.
caught a massive fish.
É que eu falo com esse rapaz aqui?
Lord Shunpu.
Acho que vou pular, não tô afim de... Vou ver rapidinho, não tô afim de papear não.
Sorry for dragging you, and you needn't be so formal, and that's why I'd like to get to know everyone better.
Eu não conhecia por quê.
The Sun clan's roar has been heard throughout the land, so I'd like to hear why you joined up with the
Eu
Sun
entrei com o
clan.
clã?
And don't
Porque essa é a terceira
rather guarded,
round
aren't
do
you?
jogo.
I'll be the one to speak first then. For some time now, I've dreamed of setting out in these turbulent times. And I did become involved with many such individuals. But among them, Lord Sun Tzu was simply on another. I knew
Cada
I could entrust
pronuncia de
him with my
jeito
aspirations
diferente.
and concentrate fully on my efforts to realize. So, that's my story. Regardless, as we're fighting under the to accomplish that, I will need to as such, I'd really it would be like a secret strategy council.
Tá bom, amigo. Ah, o sorrisão dele, ó. Ficou. Ele gosta.
Business has been good.
I ran into Lord Wang Guy outside the city. Think I can tell people.
Vamos ver.
Let's begin.
Nossa, o tamanho do mapa.
Now then.
Right.
Quem que eu levo? Vou levar ela. Eu não tinha trocado a Swan? Acho que não, né? Manter a Swan, Power Shot. Depois tem bronze. O desafio só se tivesse com arma boa. Vamos no normal.
Design, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
We can do it. We of the Shin clan have longed for this moment. As the blade of the hand, we shall strike our long-hated foe. Move out, everyone! Forge on ahead and hold nothing back!
Remember the plan. I lead the
Yeah.
Enemy officer. Brother, you two are as always, and charge on ahead as you see fit.
Let's go. I knew I could count on you, twin. Come. Let's give this fight all we've got. The enemy officer has been defeated. None shall get close enough to strike Lord Sun Tzu. Not to get through me first.
The worst is behind us.
The enemy
Make
officer
sure that doesn't
has
happen.
been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Take this. All my might. He's the enemy officer. I know how to get
Ué,
the
já
job
porra.
done. Counting on you. This is hardly enough to stop us. Forge ahead, straight on through. A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of the
Ah, parou. Calma, galera. Tô carregando o negócio. Ah, sim.
is focused on Liu Biao's forces. Now is our chance to strike at his back. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer's men are on the move.
Eu tinha uma sorte aqui.
All my might as planned. We shall strike at their rear, circle around from the east, and quickly take control of the base.
Now, advance!
É onde eu tô, não tá passando onde eu tô.
Do you intend to strike Wushlin's army head on? Not how I would do things, but I leave this to your discretion.
The enemy officer. Another one falls behind me. Looking rough. Let's end this. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Levantou.
Take this.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Eles estão avançando ali, ó. Vou avançar aqui, ó.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The little conqueror.
Ah, sério?
Trampling the Shan Yue
Porra, esse
people
cara é um
underfoot,
chato, velho.
all for the sake of domination.
Bailua.
His ambitions must be thwarted.
Bailua não gosta de ninguém, velho. Ele apareceu aonde? Bailua. Deixa eu ver aqui. Posso ver onde ele tá? Tem um botão errado. Ah, ele tá aqui perto. Vou terminar com esses caras aqui, velho. Eu vou escapar. Me dá lá com
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about them? Surround them and put them to the sword!
Go.
Advance! Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing! Out of my sight! It's futile! For me, that won't be enough to stop us! Not as we are now!
You let yourself be. That's not possible.
All my might!
Bora tomar aqui. Seco.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
All my might!
Sash.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Size. Yes.
Eu sou. É que eu vou lá? Vou lá. É melhor. Aqui por aqui.
can't
The
believe
enemy
this.
officer.
Pushing too far here will not benefit us. I will retreat for now.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Tá vendo? Aí estourou na cabeça de todo mundo.
Behind me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Accomplished more than I could have hoped for.
The enemy officer
The ones who attacked us are all taken care of. Wong Su is the only one left.
Let's go! Time to advance!
We go. Unrivaled strength and bravery to spearhead our assault. Has my brother always struck such a stalwart figure?
A mocinha tá travada lá nas árvores. Ei, mocinho.
Unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be
The enemy officer has been
I'm
defeated.
prepared. Não é prepared não.
You mean to invade our lands once again? Then you had best prepare yourself. Just as I hunted your father. Do not underestimate us, Wong Su. My power are the blades of the Khan, carrying on the will of Sun
Essa.
Jian. On the pride of my family. You shall fall! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. There we go. All my moves sure are amazing. A true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Warrior of the sun.
Victory is at hand. Keep up the pace. The enemy officer has been
The Khan
defeated.
has grown into his own. The Su family are a force to be reckoned with. For the sake of Jing, you must be dealt with. Stop right there, Huang Su! You escaped.
It's too bad you couldn't take the revenge.
Very least, you'll crush Liu Shen and end the battle here and now. This. Time to advance. See you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Acho que tinha acabado.
Counting on you.
Pô, tá nem nesse cabo, pô.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the
Ué.
advance!
Lançar pra onde, pessoal? Tem quem ali no G3 lá?
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. My strength
Exauriu.
is not enough.
Tá vendo?
Meant to catch Sun Tzu off guard. To solve your plans. At the very least, I shall clean your head and strike a blow to your cause. This is a ferocious tune indeed.
There is little to worry about with your presence here. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy officers.
Aren't they
I
used
have defeated the enemy officer.
option here, as regrettable as it may be. This battle is ours! Raise a cry of victory, men! End this!
Quem que quer papiar essas horas da noite? Ah não, é o Bailua, né? Skipa. Já vi esse evento 1000 vezes.
For every supporter of the Sun family, there's someone else who openly shuns them.
I had been wondering.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Tzu. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Tzu will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well. I wouldn't relax just yet. I have also...
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade if we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Tzu's will. But now, the crack... It may be wise for us to hold. But... I know...
I caught a massive fish. It's been a while, but we're eating well.
Agora mais. Peguei peixão. Peguei peixão.
So, you never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuen. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou to hold up the flanks and consolidate... I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
É, molecada.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Nada.
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Sura should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithfuls. There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Sura, until your particular
All right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been...
battle of such a massive scale. To that end, a text called The Six Secret Teachings might be of use. I can...
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, good thing. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself.
Who? Me? Oh, yeah. I am Louis Meng.
Louis Meng.
I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Lu Su. Ooh, depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
I appreciate it. I'm determined to fully develop my skills as soon as... As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was amazed. They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone...
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his...
Lord Lu Su! I'm the one who's embarrassed. I should have asked you to keep the secret. In any case, I intend to continue improving. Even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.
Lord Zuluan has a discernment.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the Shan Yue again. We may have gone about things too hastily.
They are merely a rabble. I doubt they will pose much of a problem. Although... I hear that Yuan Shao and Cao Cao are about to clash in Hebei. It's possible that one of them was worried about us intervening, and so instigated the uprising.
Either way, we will do what we always do. Rout the enemy and quash the uprising. Nothing complicated. We're counting on you, too. Keep an eye on Lord Xuanzi, would you? Just in case.
I couldn't think of anyone better for the task. Now, let's all do our part to ensure everything goes according to plan. Well, it's almost time for the meeting. I just hope we get through this battle without any more misfortune.
Here you are.
Bora.
Forever supporter of the Sun family. They say the Sun family.
É aqui que ele morre?
Let's begin.
É. sei que ele morre, então vamos tentar salvar ele.
Right. Yes. Now then. Fine.
Colocar no teammate. Pegar uma arma boa. Vitalidade, estamina eu quero, tirar a vitalidade por aquele do... esse aqui mesmo. Leva o Hangai ou leva a mocinha? Acho que eu vou o Hangai. O desafio é só pegar todas as balas.
One guy heading out.
One guy heading out.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. Now, then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and take control of the area. Oh my God, don't let me down!
Se não me engano, a gente tem que chegar
Enemy
no...
officer has been defeated.
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each
Tem que
other's
chegar
backs.
na floresta antes do Sun Tzu.
And their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us! Give it there! All my might! Go on! The enemy officer. The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. Infested. The enemy officer. They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the this territory. Take them down, and we win! They're going after not only me, but Quan and Xiang too. I have to stop them, quickly! On me! Xuan Quan is
Vou
our
pegar a base
warrior!
por trás aqui.
There they are! They're charging forth from the fort! Now, I will stop them! Time to advance!
I'm not afraid.
O Hangar chegou agora, Hangar. Devagar, hein?
That inspired courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
Certo. Aqui não. Preciso vir pra cá.
Should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. They are hiding forces. It will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Vem aqui no cantinho. Aqui?
An even match. We must push harder.
This mist does not bode well for us. The sooner we are out of it, the better. We will not accept so soon. Resist to the death if need be.
Take back our strategic position! Forward! Begin advancing!
Phantoms leering out of the mist. It is the same accursed fog as in Xiangyang.
Counting on you.
Eu consigo matar ele? Não.
All my might.
Eu mato agora. Tá bom.
officer has been defeated.
Parece que tem aqui, ó.
The foe is disorganized. That makes them harder to lead.
Olha, bem escondidinho aqui, ó.
Could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all
Olha ele
right.
aqui, safado.
So, Z1, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty. Better ready yourself.
Calma aí. Vamos dar eles pro B.
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. With a certain power.
Tá bom, velho. Tá falando. Caralho, quase me matou ali.
Better ready.
Mas cuidado com isso, senão não te mata.
There he is! It's Swan Twin! Glory to the man who strikes him down!
Ixi, esse rebelde chegando.
An enemy ambush? Where did they come from?
Putz, errei.
Battle is more intense than I anticipated.
Nossa, me derrubou.
To fight without complaint.
Counting on you. Hunter down. Bring them down.
Take this!
All my might. This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily. I see you.
Almost at our limits.
Let's go.
Is this the end?
Nossa, todo mundo morrendo. E eu aqui brigando com esse chato.
Better ready.
Take this. Hunter down. Looking rough.
You have grown stronger in your own way. But your journey must end here. Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon, and know how
Ultimate não é brincadeira não.
An enemy ambush? Where did they come from? Time to finish.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. And I will continue to fight without complaint.
Take this. All my might. Take this. Take that. Got it. This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Take this.
This the end?
We're almost at our limits.
Nossa, quase um tiro ali, né? Quem tá caindo esse gelo? Oh, meu Deus. Já tem vida.
I don't know if I can keep going.
Caia de gelo.
Time to finish. I've been rested. I'm retreating.
You have grown stronger in your own way. But your journey must
Cadê
end
ele?
here.
So this is the army of the mighty Sun
Cadê?
Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns. Begin advancing.
It is time.
Não, você não conseguiu.
The incense of confusion will have done its work. Zuluan, the so-called hero that you idolized, is no more.
É que eu
He's
falei.
gone, for now at least. Are you in?
Fazendo normal mesmo. Fazendo normal, trocar pilha.
Business has been good, thanks to all the people coming from the west. I should give them a deal.
É, mostra minha foto mesmo, porra. Não, não vou jogar no Ultimate não, foda-se. Ultimate é brincadeira não. Bom, vamos rangar mesmo. Suppression of
One guy heading out.
We can.
one guy heading out.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a
Puxar lá. Meio.
Let us split our forces and take control of the area.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belonged to our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall
Será
not
que paralisa
let
ali no meio?
outsiders
Tá
take
boa,
it
né?
from us.
Paralisa aqui nessa base.
Begin advancing. Now,
Enemy has yet to reveal their hand.
they have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain.
The enemy
Target the
officer.
Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win.
O herói é bem mais fácil, né? Porque no Ultimate é brincadeira fazer isso aqui, né?
Enemy officer.
To stop them.
A gente vai pra árvore,
There they are.
floresta,
They're charging forth from the fort.
bem no cantinho.
Stop them. Time to revenge. be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. They are hiding forces. It will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can. Time to advance!
What's the name?
My strength is not enough.
This mist does not bode
Okay.
well for us. The sooner we are out of
Calma.
the better. We will not accept Fazer rule. We will resist. The death if need be.
Take back our strategic position! Forward! All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated. Counting on you.
Phantoms appearing out of the mist.
Aí o outro tá aqui no cantinho.
Save a cursed fog.
Bem escondido, tá vendo?
Gone.
Yep.
Leaving not a trace.
Nem aparece no mapa direito.
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great might. Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families.
There he is! Swan tread! Glory to the
Achei que ia tomar. No herói acho, né? No Ultimate tem que ganhar do Bailon muito rápido, velho. Muito difícil.
Where did they come from?
You have grown stronger in your own way. But your journey must end here.
Acho que ele vai usar o Ultimate, né?
Invade it. Hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. And know how you have sinned. Stand up.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Cease to exist.
Pronto?
Let's go.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already...
Tá, tem que derrotar todas as forças rebeldes. Eu vou rushar nesse. Vou rushar aqui mesmo. Apanhando da árvore. Ah, mudou o Fate. Fate Altered. Funcionou. Acaba em nada.
The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
Another one falls behind me.
Watch the master at work.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Archers at the ready. Hey! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu! The time is right. Go. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might! Counting on you.
Dar eles aqui e vou tomar as bases de baixo.
The more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Nossa, tudo tá chato.
This territory is ours.
Um cara tá segurando, sei.
As always, the enemy officer has a lot I can learn from you. Well, I managed to survive that. The enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We'd best be careful.
An expected result. You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Strike down the Sun leaders! Our own has we shall
The
protect
enemy officer
our land!
has been defeated.
Quem apareceu?
It's an ambush. Hold formation. Prepare for battle.
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Graceful you were.
The enemy officer has been
I can't
defeated.
help but gaze at your feet.
Good work. He's defeated the enemy. Tried to ambush us.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
Needing to come to my aid.
The enemy
I guess
officer
it's an acceptable situation.
We're almost there.
The enemy officer
We
has been
shall
defeated.
crush this rebellion
Finalmente.
and make our nation strong. That was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must have found that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, and then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how can one who has forgotten everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided, and now there is only one way to
Não vai ter o CG não, eu tô doido. Aí.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment.
Sun Tzu. Where are you?
Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore.
Shangxiang. Kill you. Kill me. My friend. Our country. Our family. You must. Took you long enough.
I have finished Zilawan. He has survived, though he is still unconscious. Such deep wounds would have spelled death for most. It seems he was born with an exceptionally strong constitution. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able... I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sinsua go into battle again? Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest. No matter what either of... No matter... I think we should tell everyone that Lord Sinsua has died. That... I know that I'm being impertinent. But please.
Mesma coisa do Sun Jian, né? Finge que tá morto pra história conseguir continuar normal. Aí só vai alterar mesmo no finalzão.
So...
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait.
Sun Tzu wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you...
But Lord Shangpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why... What is the correct choice in this situation? I understand yourself. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might...
We should retreat. Without our commander, our forces are in disarray.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
we should help.
My brother. Well, he has gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangsheng too. Although but I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? It's kind of you to say so. But I...
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao.
becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Ul. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Recently, we have been hearing reports of potential upheaval in Lujiang. There are rumors of Governor Li Shu plotting a rebellion.
Another rebellion. Things have been getting worse and worse since we lost Lord Sun Tzu.
The death of a leader always brings conflict. We should consider this a good opportunity to eliminate some of our rivals.
I have also heard that Li Shu is receiving support from Cao Cao. We should quell the rebellion swiftly, if only to suppress his influence. What say you, my lord?
Yes, I agree.
Many thanks. Now then, let us prepare our troops for battle. The kingdom has not yet recovered from the loss of our leader. How about taking the field yourself to prove your might to the other lords?
Fine. I will defer to you in terms of battle plans, Zhou.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition.
Ele tem cartinha. Se ganha a carta do Sanjian. Vamos ver. Ô, louco. Me dera a honra de... Ai, meu Deus. Me dera a honra de consolar a princesa. Eu quero ver o que... Tem coisa pra falar com o Sanjian?
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
Nossa, geral aqui. Tem presente aqui também. Deixa eu...
Lord Louis Mong has been...
It seemed like Lord Sun Tzu really would live up to the nickname Little Kong.
Hello there.
Legal. Ele continua no som. Curioso com o Sanjian.
Sorry for the sudden intrusion, and in the middle of the night no less. But I wanted to finally offer you a proper thanks. It's thanks to you I escaped death. You've done so much for the Sun family, sometimes without receiving credit. I want to express my sincerest gratitude to you. Much better, thank you. Compared to the hardships everyone has had to endure, my pain is trivial. I've caused a lot of trouble for people. Zi, Juan, Shangxiang, our generals, and many others. After all, I abandoned my duties as a father, as the head of my family, even if I did so to protect Wu. At some point, I must. I imagine there's a veritable mountain of questions waiting for me. No matter what they say when I see them again, I'll take it with gratitude. Otherwise, there'd be no point in having survived. However, the next age is in the hands of the younger generation. Even if I do return, I won't be leading the family any longer. A good question. There are things I can only do now that I've left my position. I plan on quietly supporting my family from the shadows. And that reminds me, I will also make it a priority to repay the man to whom I owe my life. When things are in order, perhaps the two of us could travel across the land. A carefree journey with the Tiger of Jiangdong. I assure you it'd be a good time, free from trouble. So, you're interested then? I can see my aspirations for tomorrow take shape whenever we speak. My sons will carve out the coming age, along with the commanders and warriors who support them. And you. Allow me to speak freely.
Eu acho que eu deixei como a live como Warrior Abyss, velho. Cadê?
So Lord Sun Quan's leading Wu? We can get help from those around him.
Another fight? Then it won't be long before the base at Chai Song begins to chase us for supplies.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately, his brows permanently furrowed in concentration.
It's amazing how the survivors manage to carry on, and they handle so much.
It seemed like Lord Sun Ce really would live up to the nickname Little Conqueror.
Little Conqueror.
That's folks didn't want him to be a conqueror, little or no.
Little or no. Ai, cadê coisa que ele fala? História do povo. Mais uma cartinha de São João?
Go ahead.
Aqui, ó. Mudou ali, ó. Novo restart surgiu. Que aqui é onde salvamos o Sun Ce, né? Legal. agora, fazer o seguinte, queria pegar o Podal, né? Vamos ver. Aqui, ó. Tem que vencer o Lidian e o Edinho. Não dá dificuldade. E com que arma que eu vou? Eu vou com essa, quero ver como é que tá o... Porque essa habilidade foi nerfada, essa habilidade aqui. Que é a melhor habilidade do... Cadê o de Bravery? Acho que tem que comprar, né? Melhor habilidade do Crescent Blade foi nerfado. Foi nerfado, foi arrumado, né? Que tava bugado. Nerfado de sacanagem. O fato foi nerfado. O negócio estava claramente bugado. Estamina, vitality.
Go ahead.
Tá aqui, né? Zhao Yun, Olubu. Caramba, o tamanho dessa batalha, velho. Bronze, estamina. Tá, tem que matar quem mesmo? Lidian e o Edinho. Antes deles. Tá.
I fight so that honor may. Let's go.
Onde eles estão, né? O Edinho tá aqui e o Lidian tá aqui.
Fazer will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
Just as Lord Zhuge said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
You won't last long with these arrows.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory.
Take out their commanders!
Come on! We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to push Cao Cao's forces back! Whoa. Feels so easy suddenly.
Pô, tá cada um vindo pra um lado.
Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance!
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
Ô, louco. Falador, né, amigo? Challenge conditions not fulfilled. Nossa, como assim? Entendi não. Como...
Once we take G, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
Now, I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. Don't be quicker than that. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Whoa, gotta be quicker. I'll go down. Didn't expect an ambush here. Check that. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their
Oh,
commanders!
que isso?
Come on! We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to push Cao Cao's forces back! I'll go down.
Subiu mal.
Gotta be quick. There we go.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Get victory! All my might. Whoa. Take this! Whoa. Take this! End this here! That an officer? You must be kidding! I see you. End this here!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa. I feel so easy suddenly. Lord
Lord Yujin. We should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance.
Now, here you go! The way is clear. Here you go! We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them.
Porra, já chegou? Já chegou, velho? Nossa, muito rápido. Muito rápido.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Greatest warrior this world has ever...
Go and get...
Look! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
We don't have time to worry about the peasants.
Hurry after Liu Bei.
You won't be reaching Lord Liu Bei without cutting me down first!
I admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words.
Look!
Let's go.
It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
As long as we are here, the defenseless will not be harmed. As is Liu Bei's command.
We defeat this one. The peasants are scattered. There is no need to scare them from doing good.
officer has been defeated.
Let's run while we can.
Go ahead, brother. Count you and I to hold him here.
Your children arrived and unharmed in here.
Time to unleash! Take it out of my way! Dare you! I shall swiftly obey myself! Somebody, please help! Our Liube's son, Otto! He's been left behind! The enemy officer has been defeated. You hold the position here. Bring back Otto!
Cowardly servants of Tao Tao, heed my word.
The enemy officer has been
Come at
defeated.
me if you crave death.
Bear witness to my power.
I'll show you how much better I am.
Boa. Correu
The
lá.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Good to see you unharmed.
Zhao Yun shall protect you with my life. Forward, march! We managed to cut them off just like Lord Xiaoshu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing.
Tá, o Zion tá aqui, o Junker tá aqui. É só atravessar.
He stands
Ah,
alone.
eita!
Surround him.
Entrei no meio do tiro. Meu Deus. Só atravessar a ponte que ele força o Biel. Ah, não?
I have to fight you. All right, let's do this. Huh? Like the mighty Changfei again. See, hey?
Witness to my power. Gotta be quicker. Time to act. Let's end this.
Tá, um já foi. Falta usar o Ion.
The enemy officer
Ele. Tá.
has been defeated.
Dá pra chegar nele por aqui ou tem que ir pelo lado aqui?
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
Boa.
Damn it. I gotta retreat for now. I hope you can get away safely.
Brother, I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
As if my blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable.
Ah, ele é duelo também. Legal. Nossa, perdi o duelo.
Went well, I take it.
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place. So you would try to
stop us. You're supposed to say. Now, we fight!
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Chigrion.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing.
Fighting you. Having you around never bores me.
Start preparations in earnest.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Pull back.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Tem uma missão ainda.
Our soldiers have got away. Quickly, let's flee now while we can.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Tem que esses caras aparecendo.
Now advance. That's Cao Cao's main force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry.
While they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them. What's going on? An attack? They've cut off our route. It looks like we will have to go around.
This is the last thing we need. No doubt this is Zhuge Liang's work as well.
Nossa, tá chegando já, né? Ah, não. Boa, apareceu, galera.
Press onward. We shall stand victorious. Let's go. Ends in sight.
Zhuge Liang?
Just a little further. Hold strong, everyone.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Loose at will!
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
All my might! What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Pronto, chegando no bebê. Finalmente.
My apologies for the win. My ambition cannot be stopped.
My comrades have made for me. This is how I repay them.
We'll hold them
The
off.
enemy officer
Escape while you
has
can.
been defeated.
Show our children and grandchildren. Show them a world where they can live freely and without strife. I will make it a reality.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So he managed to get away. A man of Liu Bei's capabilities is a threat indeed.
Liu Bei. Lance.
Go ahead.
Tá. Feito. Trash in Luan. O Tibi em 21 minutos. X-Mark. Que difícil, hein? Meu Deus. Isso que eu acabei de fazer, né? Dá uma olhada aqui. Guarda. Sky Shaker não. Eu já fiz. Heaven Dragon já tem.
They say Lord Huangai. We need you to join the attack on Lujiang as well. We don't expect it to be an especially difficult battle, but if we don't deal with this properly, these fights could continue long into the future. Ever since Sun Tzu died, fear has been brewing throughout the kingdom, and even within our own ranks. The rebellion in Lujiang is being fueled by Cao Cao's meddling. But it never would have happened under Sun Tzu's leadership. We must put out this fire before it spreads any further. The future of Wu is at stake. It might not be worth much coming from me, but there is no need to worry. Lord Sun Quan is a fine leader of the House of Sun in his own right. While he may not have the bravery of Sun Tzu, he is both wise and decisive. It seems he is stumbling under the weight of his new responsibilities at the moment, but I know he will stand strong and become a pillar for Wu. What purpose does a subject have without faith in his leader? That is the way I see it.
It is indeed very unfortunate that he lost both his father and a brother, but he cannot expect to lead if he continues to be so timid.
Lord Zhengjiao, you may wish to speak a bit more softly.
I must speak loudly if I am to be heard.
If you doubt our leader's ability, you should close your mouth and raise your banner in revolt. That's what I would do.
If you lack the conviction to challenge him, keep it to yourself, Zhengjiao. Nothing's more useless than a retainer who offers only compliments.
I did not intend to sow doubt. But as it stands, Lord Sun Quan is the leader of a kingdom. If he doesn't get a hold of himself soon, there will be trouble. Hopefully, the next battle will be a turning point for him.
Despite what he says, I get the feeling that Zhang Chao is more worried about Lord Sun Quan than any of us.
Yes, true loyalty can be a difficult thing to perceive. Be that as it may, we are only officers in the House of Sun. It is not our duty to meddle in our leader's personal affairs.
Very true. There are some things that Lord Sun Quan must face himself. For now, we should keep our thoughts to ourselves and prepare for battle. That is the best way to express our devotion to our Lord.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
Everyone is uneasy after what happened to my brother. It's times like these that I need to hold my head up high. I know very well that neither he nor father would ever give up and lose heart. I'll be fine. Besides, there is no way a daughter of the Sun clan could ever avert her eyes from our troubles. Both my father and Suo would valiantly lead our forces into battle to claim victory with their own hands, surviving the world at its worst. That is what brought our people under their command. Simply being born into the Sun clan is not enough to earn their respect. The leader of the Sun clan must prove their strength. And right now, our leader, my brother Quan, is struggling. This means that I will have to lead our troops into battle in his place. In times of trouble, family is the one thing we can always rely on. I'm really going to have to be at my best.
Lord Sun Quan, you look rather discouraged.
Oh, Taishitsu. The moment word of my brother's death began to spread, a rebellion broke out. Even my inner circle has begun to lose faith in me. I'm sick of constantly being reminded of my own inadequacy. If only I were more like my brother, then I would be able to quell their fears.
Lord Sun Tzu certainly was capable of that. He was a great man. Perhaps that is the best way to describe him.
I have to win our next battle to prove my strength. If I am unable to do that, the warriors of Wu will never accept me as their leader. That duty is weighing very heavily on my shoulders. Now I understand the burden that my brother and father had to bear.
If I may, Lord Sun Quan. There are men under my command who know only of horses, and others who do nothing but read. Some can barely hold a sword. And yet, they are all excellent soldiers, with skills that can be put to great use in battle. Each of them is invaluable in their own way. The same principles applies to the differences between you and Lord Sun Sua. You cannot become Lord Sun Sua no matter how hard you try. So you should do things your own way, to reveal your true strengths and abilities. What we as subjects want is not the man that Lord Sun Sua was. We simply want a leader that is worthy of our loyalty and service. Perhaps I've said too much. I will leave you now, my lord.
My own strengths. You have your own strengths and skills. You were right, brother.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an under... Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I can't believe we won't have Lord Sun Tsa brightening our days anymore.
Ah não, essa batalha é ruim.
Advance! And stick together! Begin the advance!
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
An ambush? Where did they come from? This is unbelievable.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
Let's go.
Vai abrir esse portão.
Did you get too eager and break off from the group?
I'll show you what I mean.
Not exactly an admirable act.
Now. Here we go. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. All my might.
I'm counting on you.
Tables. Now.
That was careless.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We won. A heavy burden has been lifted.
Joguei de podal e upou a espada.
I believe in Lord Sun Quan. Besides, what use?
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to...
Being able to fight alongside me.
Wu has overcome every...
Você quer Hangdang?
You knew exactly where to find me. Did I really stand out that much?
Ah, para de novo isso.
I did, huh? Guess I'm finally building a bit of presence after all. Recently, even if I'm not together with Lord Chengpu or Huang Gai, I'm no longer being asked to take care of cleanup tasks. Having gone through 3 generations of Wu, I've finally gained gravitas as an officer. How are you doing? You've been lured into Wu by me, with the promise of food. Any regrets? Good to hear. That sets my mind at ease. I was worried you might say you wanted to be more prominent. On another note, don't you get the feeling that the younger ones are growing more powerful recently? And when they rise up, my hard-fought position will be up for... Will they gain dignity and gravity as Lord Chengpu did? Or grow bodies of steel like Huang Gai? Ah, not even going to entertain that discussion, huh? But, well then, I'm counting on you to always stay by my side. Officers like you and I have to accept that we'll remain unnoticed even as we carry out grand... But we can meet up like this sometimes and give each other praise. By the way, I ordered way back before you even arrived, and yet it's still not here. Mind checking up on that for me?
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
Is this really a battle we can win? If Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Shi were here, they would be on the front lines themselves. But Lord Sun Shen has promised nothing more than to guard up. That may be a wise decision as a commander, but will the soldiers of Wu...
I won. Lord Sun Quan, many of our men, they are wondering if the leadership of the Sun clan.
I suppose I cannot avoid such doubts. But I devised this plan personally.
And I will be leading our troops into battle myself. I am a lady of the House of Sun. I will not be accused of inaction in the face of danger. My brother will be watching over us all as our commander. His role will be to keep a close eye on our situation in battle.
No amount of explaining will put everyone's mind at ease. I am who I am. I will never replace my father or my brother in the way you all expect. So, I will have to prove my strength with my own actions and achievements. I want you to trust me just this once. I swear that I will lead you to victory in this battle.
Well then, let us see what you can do.
Let's begin.
Listen up, everyone. Hi.
Now then.
A compensa é tão fraca que não dá nem vontade de fazer. Que calor!
The death of my brother has shaken the foundations of the kingdom. That is why now, more than ever, we must put down this rebellion. I will need help from all of you to make things right. Rest assured, I too will be doing all in my power to fulfill my duty to you.
Now, I'll lead the charge. Everyone, follow me.
So, how exactly are we going to win this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I know how to get the job done.
Charging at the enemy's front line head-on is the kind of fight the Sun family is known for. She really takes it a bit too far.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. All right, they're through. Close the gate.
Armadilha. Fecharam nós, travaram nós dentro da base. Mas é aquela coisa, né? Eu tô preso com vocês ou vocês estão presos comigo? Essa é a questão. Eu acho que é complicado. Vocês estão presos comigo.
There they are, just as we planned. Let your arrows fall upon the enemy officer has been defeated.
Salvar ele.
Starting off our retreat so they can take us off from afar. So this was their plan.
Deve ser aqui, né?
We don't have to sit here and wait for them to shoot us. Everyone, charge forth without fear. Don't be cowed by the enemy.
Looks like our siege battalion has encountered enemy resistance. We must break through enemy lines and rush to their aid.
Now, forward march! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
is behind us.
Been defeated.
Make sure that doesn't happen again.
This territory is ours. Let's go.
Tomar essas bases prontas.
The enemy officer soon has been defeated.
I couldn't fulfill my duty.
Lord Sun Quan has saved us. Once again, he has read the battlefield accurately.
Commence the advance!
The chance to advance here. Now, onward! Target defense!
It seems this gate is closed tight.
Leave this.
The enemy officer going to...
We're going to take control of each critical location as planned. We have to establish a foothold.
This territory is ours.
In the advance. We have our...
Saber. Lixo, né? Vou rushar aqui mesmo.
We'll destroy it easily. What we need to do now is keep taking the enemy's strongholds. We have to reduce their numbers to ensure the safety of this area.
This path leads behind the castle. You keep going this way. Leave this.
The enemy officer
We'll attack the enemy from behind. Let us attack the castle separately from the rest of our forces.
Commence the advance!
Vem, toma.
This battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without
Vem,
complaint.
shampoo, tá morrendo?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Não, é o shampoo aqui.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
The enemy officer strategy can overcome any obstacle. So you rats are trying to get inside this way too? So predictable. Now this territory is ours.
Reporting! There's fierce fighting brewing on the eastern side of the battlefield.
Luther, have you decided to join the siege? I'll draw the enemy to me, while the ram is prepared.
The enemy
will be
officer
sending the current
has been
siege
defeated.
battalion to the east. I think you've made the right choice.
Forward march!
The enemy officer
really think
has
that's
been
enough
defeated.
to stop us?
Good eye.
The enemy officer
blocking
has been defeated.
Onward!
The enemy officer has been
Looks like
defeated.
we've taken all the strongholds. Now we should be safe enough to bring out the ram.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone listen! I am taking
The
over
enemy
the
officer
siege.
has been
I
defeated.
want you all to march east. Join forces with our allies there.
Não posso entrar por
To
aqui?
attack the enemy from behind.
Sometimes we must adjust our plans to suit the circumstances. You've made a great decision. I have no objections. We will head east. Begin the advance.
All right. Let's go. The ram looks ready. My lord, we await your orders.
Now is the time to break down the castle gate and finish this fight.
Aí, bom.
Charge!
Superb. You never fail to impress me with your feats.
Vocês estão batendo nos meus soldados?
Not
Seus
working out.
safados.
Is my training not enough?
Abre, por favor. Não pedi pra abrir.
What
Come
would
on.
Sun Tzu have done in this situation? Probably would have gone east, perhaps even alone. But Lord Sun Quan was different. He consulted with others and made a prudent decision. He values the lives of his people and does all he can to keep them safe. That is what makes him fit to rule our kingdom.
This territory is insufficient for a comeback.
Ah, galera, vocês gostam de morrer.
Exquisite. Exceptional. You're a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Vocês estão abrindo, não? Nossa, estão abrindo ainda. Que demora.
Tai Jitsu have defeated the enemy.
Another one falls behind me.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
I was just thinking of it. And now, come to help.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated. We never expected reinforcement.
Tem inimigo aqui? Tem inimigo atacando. Como é que pode?
He understands that what wins the day isn't sheer brute force, but using every soldier and every opportunity to their full potential. We're blessed with a great leader. This victory will be our way of showing our gratitude. Commence the advance!
Acreditável que tem uns aleatórios destruíram.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An enemy officer. This area is now
Ninguém olhou a rampa, velho. A rampa não, isso aqui, sei lá. Bora.
Let's go.
bonito o cavalo, né? É. Vamos, galera, vamos. Vou lá pra vocês. Nossa, rapidinho. 2 bombadas e já abriu.
Coming in through the front gate. We won't stop them.
Hey, they've broken through the front gate. Let's take advantage of this momentum.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Our troops are in high spirits indeed. No one can match our skill. Your strength is unmatched and worthy of a true warrior of the 3 kingdoms.
Gotta focus for this one.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
Gotta focus for this one.
Swen. You outsmart me.
The time has come.
You're right. I am just a vessel. That's why you need to remember this. Today, you were defeated not by me, but by the kingdom of Wu. And all the hopes and bonds of its people.
I have defeated the enemy officer. Behold my true, I believe in you. I have defeated the enemy officer.
We did it. Thanks, everyone. Father. Brother. I think I can see it now. The kingdom that I must create. Listen up, everyone. As you all know, I do not have the skill in battle or the mind for strategy that made you respect my brother and my father. I don't have the strength or the courage to lead the charge. Sword in hand, to clear our path forward myself. However, I have my own way of fighting, and that is what will allow me to lead you all to victory. Our path forward will not open before a single hero leading the charge. It will be the combined strength of all who reside in the kingdom of Wu. That incredible force will carry us into a glorious new future. That is how Wu will fight together and thrive together from now on.
There are those who fight boldly on the front lines, and those who valiantly guard our backs. We cannot win if either force is missing. You will all come to understand that very clearly in this battle.
In this kingdom, and in this army, no one is without a purpose. Each and every one of you is irreplaceable, like family. I trust that everyone will contribute to Wu in their own unique way. Please, all of you, lend me your strength.
Are you seeing this, my friend? Your little brother, might just achieve even greater things than you did.
The battle to restore order in Luqiang ended very favorably.
It was all thanks to Lord Sun Quan discovering his own strengths. He has brought, and I'm sure this will help to crush the ambitions of...
You still have Cao Cao's...
Quite. And it certainly doesn't hurt to...
Oh, I wouldn't consider myself talented. I still have much to learn.
That's what I'd like to hear. The future of Wu is... Now...
I think with the momentum we have now, the time is right. We should march on Jing and avenge Lord Sun Jian by defeat. If we can all rally behind the same goal...
There are certainly many among us who desire whatever the case, we cannot take this plan any further on our own. We should first ask Lord Sun Quan for his judgment on the matter.